Hello my friends, my name is Tim Johnson. A very wise man once said, luck, I find, is often a dividend of sweat. The more I sweat, the luckier I get. And there's quite a lot of sense in that statement, particularly when it comes to staying sober and what it takes to stay sober. There's many videos on this channel about early sobriety and the hard work that goes into building your sobriety and building your strength in sobriety. So please subscribe, like and share the videos. Just means more people can see them. We're living at the moment in extremely trying times. There's sort of a low level anxiety that hangs over the whole world at the moment. And particularly, it affects those of us who have mental health or sobriety issues, addiction issues, anxiety issues. Those feelings, that low-level anxiety is multiplied. The thing is, I read the other day that a very eminent neuroscientist, professor, was saying that the world is suffering at the moment, people in the world are suffering at the moment from a similar sort of stress, anxiety, if you like, than the long-term prisoners in jail suffer from. Those that don't have a parole date or a time when they can aim towards their freedom, therefore hope sort of disappears out the window. And those prisoners tend to be the ones that are depressed, suicidal, violent, and all the sort of negative emotions. And I think a lot of the world feels that at the moment, that low level anxiety, because we have no end date for this. We don't know, we don't understand really what information is true, not true. We know to be safe, we know the rules and all the rest of it, but we don't have an end date. Therefore, we have this low-level stress. So staying sober for a lot of people, particularly those in early sobriety, is even harder than it normally would be. At the beginning of your sobriety, when you come out of withdrawal and you're into the first couple of 3 weeks, I'm sure all of you have heard of the pink cloud effect, which is this euphoria that envelops you, because for the first time for maybe many years, months, years, you're free, you're feeling things again, you're full of energy and strength, and that can lull you into a false sense of security. Because believe me, from experience, and not just my experience, but that of many, many thousands of people that I've talked to along my journey, path, whatever you want to call it, it takes daily hard work, determination, focus, a will to succeed. You have to put that work in on a daily basis, whatever your doctrine is, whether you believe in AA, NA, all those sorts of things, or whether you have support groups, or whether you're just getting on with it and doing it yourself by whatever means possible. It takes daily hard work. You have to work on yourself, do the best you can every single day, build strength, keep moving forward to become that best possible version. And if you stand still, if you're complacent, if you just let it ride over you, there's many times, like this morning, I'll give you an example, part of my doctrine, if you like, my daily regime is an hour's, apart from many other things, but just one example is an hour's calisthenics in the morning, and it's bloody hard for a 60-year-old man with a metal hip. But I push myself to do it every day, because I find once I'm out of my comfort zone for whatever it is, whether it's that or whatever it is I put my goals are for that day, I find I'm growing stronger and I stay focused and I'm constantly moving forward. Whereas if I don't set my goals and I don't do these things, then there's only one way you can go, isn't there? And that's backwards. And that's one way for addicts that you don't want to go. So that constant work, and this morning You know, my brain was doing everything to convince me I deserved a day off, because I'd done it for, you know, I've done it for the last sort of 10 days on the run. I'm fit, I'm strong, I'm looking good. But you can't let that little voice take over. You have to switch it off, because once that pink cloud I'm talking about evaporates, and believe you me, my friends, it will evaporate very rapidly. It comes down to putting yourself out of your comfort zone on a daily basis, a steely grit, focus, determination and will to move forward. You have to be a warrior and battle every single day. You know, and that becomes a daily, habits are probably the wrong word, but a daily routine that keeps you moving forward and keeps you strong and keeps you getting better and better and better, not just physically, mentally, but a better person. You know, I like to go out and volunteer, and on 2 or 3 times a week I go to the food bank and stuff like that, and that makes me, you know, feel better about myself, if you like. I know I'm helping other people. I'm talking to people with problems similar to my own, and I'm putting a bit back, and that gives me self-esteem, and it gives me a good feeling about myself. So that's growing all of the time as well. And all these things, whether they be exercise, diet, gratitude, goals, giving service, all of the things, and the many, many other things which you'll find on this channel in the early recovery sections, they go towards making you the best version of yourself you can be. But don't be complacent. It takes, remember that thing I said at the beginning of this video, the more you sweat, the luckier you get. And that's a fact. You know, this is not handed to you on a plate. You don't just get sober and live in this pink bubble and everything's all right again, because you have to work on yourself, work on your emotions and how you handle them, work on building a new version of yourself, a better, stronger, fitter, faster, more healthy version of yourself, mentally, physically and spiritually. So good luck, and don't let this shit that's going on in the world get you down. Focus on yourself, your loved ones, your friends and other people, helping each other, and, you know, just get on with getting better and being stronger and being the best you can be, because you can't affect any of the shit that's going on. Those that are in control, or whatever it is that's going on, you can't affect, and you know, it's out of your control. So don't let it bring you down. Carpe Diem, seize the day. Please subscribe, like and share the videos. Much love to you all. See you next time. Bye bye.